My blood runs cold. The devil you know. The devil you know. My blood runs cold. The devil you know. The devil you know. My blood runs cold. The devil you know. I'm the devil you know. The devil you know.
Hello. Oh, fuck me. Jesus. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. In case you have not guessed already. Yeah. The cold has not gone yet. But that will not stop me. Happy anniversary, everybody. Hello. How's everyone doing? Goddamn. 1 year. 1 year, man. We've done it. Okay, not gonna lie, thinking back on it, I'm like, I wasn't really thinking about the future. I mean, I wasn't really thinking about the anniversaries and stuff. Oh, in 1 year from now, you're gonna see how you're gonna be like. Now we're gonna really see how we were like back in the day, 1 year ago. Man, I do not like this music. I want a more upbeat music. Excusez-moi. Do you have a more upbeat? Upbeat. Give me a second. Upbeat. Copyright free. There we go. Is this good enough? No. Is this good enough? Ah. Nice. I like this. Anyway, let me leave this on the background. Let me keep playing on the background. I mean, how's everyone doing? Hope you're all doing great. I am doing fantastic. Except the cold. I am better, actually. Today I am better. Like, for these 2 days I was shit, but today I woke up and I was actually better. I was also trying to muster up the courage to, let me be a little bit bigger. There we go. I was also trying to muster up the courage, to come out today and stream properly. One goddamn year. I'm trying to process it. And I do not really know my mind cannot really, comprehend it very well, It cannot comprehend that I pulled through. I actually streamed consistently for an entire year, yeah. Okay, except 1 month I took for vacation, but you know what? I really needed that month. It wasn't me trying to cheat or anything. That was just me trying to, give some time to myself in order to reset its way of thinking, and I ended up returning way more determined than before. And I'm very happy about that. I'm incredibly happy about that. I have I have a surprise for you at the end of this stream. I'm gonna announce something. For the first time in this damn channel. I am actually gonna go ahead and present to you something cool. Alright? But for starters, what I have planned is for us to do keep the traditions alive. We're gonna react to a couple of the, old streams from the past. First, I'm gonna react to the stream which I did 1 year ago. And then we're gonna see a couple of other moments too. But the stream I did a year ago, this day, on 2022, the very first stream I did on as Alexander Fallenstar, right? Keep that in mind. I have streamed in the past before I started streaming on YouTube properly, but that was like the very first stream which actually, you know, started being consistent from this point on, right? Oh man, I really hope my voice will not give up on me on this stream. Okay, we shouldn't really waste much time because there is not enough time. We need to see. We need to start checking out our past. We need to go back 1 year ago. Man, and not only that, but goddamn, this video, this stream is the 150th, 150th video on this channel. I may not be very productive, considering the fact that this you know, hobby of mine, because it is a hobby, I do not really earn anything. You know, I'm doing the best I can. That's the thing, you know. I would have put way more time to it if it provided me enough in order to do it, you know. But regardless of that, I still keep up. I still managed to keep up. Oh my god, my very damn first stream was 2 hours. Fuck me, I didn't even bother with the, you know, I forgot about that. I thought my stream was like a normal debut. But I didn't do a debut. Yeah, that's right, I didn't do a debut. I never cared about making a debut. I was like, fuck it. Immediately streaming. Oh man, oh, am I ready? Oof. Am I ready? Wait a minute, let me put the video on. Ah, good thing this YouTuber does not have ads. Anyway, let's see. Let's go back to the beginning. Back to the. Well, it doesn't feel very distant, but still, it is technically distant. It did happen, yeah. Oh fuck me! Why is oh? I just did something very dumb. I thought I had started streaming on the 2nd of October. But I guess I didn't start it then. I started on the 5th of October. What? Wait a minute, then why did I believe this entire damn time that I had started streaming on the 2nd of October? Well, turns out I was a little bit too impatient. Well, that does not matter. That does not necessarily matter right now. Well, we are 3 days early. But, hey, it's good enough, you know? 3 days early, so what? Might as well just, you know, go ahead and make it special the way it is, because it's the 115th stream anyway. So apparently I did something stupid again. This goes to show that I really do not really pay attention much to certain things. Well, when you're solo, what can you do? But still. Okay, let's react to it. Perhaps I wouldn't even have time. Let me see, wait a minute, 5th of October. What day is the 5th of October? Ah, Wednesday. Yeah, obviously I wouldn't have been able to stream then, because I have work that day. I know I have work that day because the program of my job screwed up with me again. But oh well, good enough. I will probably, I want to keep it at 2nd of October. I don't know why. I prefer to keep it at 2nd of October. Anyway, let's begin. Oh man. Oh, now I feel a little bit anxious, not gonna lie. Let's go react to the first half hour. Well, it is 2 hour stream. I will not bother with, spending so much time watching a silly stream such as this one, but let's begin with this. What's the music I used back then? What's the music I used back then? God damn it, this dog. Rudy! There's no music. There's no music. Oh, there we go. Oh man, it's been 1 year since I've had this music too. Wait. Wait a minute. I need more voice. I need more sound. There we go. Back to the. Man, it was a very scuffed. Well, I'm still technically scuffed, but it was very scuffed back then. I didn't change much since then. I'm still struggling with, presenting some new, aspects of this character of mine, Alexander. But, well, it is good enough. Until we manage to make things even better. What am I? Ah, okay, it must be starting now. Come on. Give it to me. God damn it. I'm gonna really react to myself. Okay, it won't be that bad. It will not be that bad. It cannot really be that bad. It cannot be that bad. Fuck the transition. Always problems with the transitions. I never sat back on that.
Hello.
I never sat.
Hello, and welcome to the devil's office.
Pause. Yeah, I'm gonna be pausing this. If I really want to, make a proper reaction to this, all right. I never used this, me sitting back on the back side of the office, and I never used this ever again.
I've been expecting you. Actually, no, I haven't been expecting you. Actually, I haven't been expecting anyone in a long while. But I guess here I am. Man, I have forgotten how difficult it was to put yourself in the mindset of actually streaming. It's been over a year since I last streamed. Damn. So,
You're going well.
what have I been doing all this time? Where have I been? What the hell is going on? Actually, do you like my new office? It's decent. Better than nothing, actually. And the model.
To be fair, this office, it's actually more than most streamers provide. I mean, if you look carefully, look how many nice details I added to this office. It was all made in Sense 4, by the way. And I'm like, look at that. It's a nice decoration. I really want my, when I make new backgrounds, I really, really, really want to add as many little nice things as possible. As you can see, there is books over here. There's an entire bookcase over here, a clock, this nice island-esque, village. It could be anywhere. It could be Santorini, it could be Mykonos, it could be any place in Greece. These locked books, you can see that they have keys. You can tell that there is forbidden knowledge in these books. The swords and the shield, so good. These scrolls over here, which are also, nice touch. A photograph over here, a camera. Well, you see, why would I have a camera? Well, you never know, I'm the devil, right? So you would expect that the camera provide, has some evidence for blackmailing or some shit. And there is also an edgy bat over here. And not only an edgy bat, I also have if you see it over here very very distinctly, very on this small corner over here, there is a bag of money in there. There is this very nice classical pen, this globe over here, more books. You can tell that this man over here is a man, like this character. Okay, let's separate let's separate the man from the character, right? The character over here is a character which really really like puts on the work. The model. This is the first time I use this model, and this is the first time I actually, technically I am actually VTubing now, PNG tubing right now. Back when I was streaming, I wasn't actually, a VTuber or a PNG tuber at all, because I didn't have a model yet. I wanted to make an actual live 2D model, but it was difficult. Yeah, and I never picked it up ever again. Streaming and doing other things in the meantime really, really like takes a toll on you. Like your mind is always so all over the place, unfortunately. So I decided to, you know what, I'm gonna be the one who's gonna train myself through streaming. I'm gonna be the one who's gonna train myself through talking, through entertaining, and I'm gonna let artists do the art instead of trying to be the artist myself. I could, but it will take a lot of time till I actually achieve something really good. And I do not really want to invest so much time on something like that. I prefer to, do my thing, my hobby, and enjoy it the way it is, like right now. Difficult mostly because of, financial perspective. But, a PNG for the time being, it's still good. We will make the most of it at least. So we really did make the most of it. Well, this entire past year, I have been trying to work out things in my daily life, and I have been trying to, learn more and more about, the internet in general. Okay, pause. For the context, because I realized that there is not much context. For those who have been following, perhaps nobody has. Even if there is one person who probably followed my activities throughout 2 years now, they themselves probably don't even fucking remember, and that is very understandable. So I was streaming on Twitch, and I was not streaming as a VTuber back then. I wanted to stream as a VTuber, but I didn't have models and backgrounds and nothing really. So I streamed on Twitch for about 2-3 months. I streamed through the entirety of the summer of 2021. Yes, it was 2021. Then I stopped. I felt very discouraged, and then for an entire year I was trying to piece together, well, whatever I could, and most of all my mindset. Now my mindset is in place. At least it holds up well in order for me to not sit on my ass all day and not really feel discouraged, even though even right now nobody watches. But the way my mindset is built is through the idea that, someone might watch tomorrow, someone might watch 1 week later, or even a year ago, or even a year later, perhaps 3 years later. Who knows? Perhaps in 3 years, people are actually, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be the new like VTubing sensation, from as a male VTuber. I may reach like 500,000 or even 1 million subscribers, and people will try to come back and see where the fuck did I started from. Well, here I am. This is where I started from. I started from trying to believe in myself. New things come out every day, and it's very difficult to keep up, actually. Yeah, very difficult. I actually, damn, I did not remember myself being so outgoing. I remember that I was a little bit, like I really had, well, I still have some anxiousness whenever I go live, but I remember myself that back then I was a little bit more worried in general. But actually, turns out I was wrong. My imagination has completely fooled me. Turns out I was really outgoing even on day one. Day one. Quote unquote, day one. In the meantime, I have also been studying, voice acting lessons, and overall, keep an asterisk on that one, huh? Keep an asterisk on that one. This will come important. This will be important later. Voice lessons for learning a little bit how to sing and such. Not that I want to become a singer, but mostly because I like karaoke. Truth be told, the more and more I studied about singing, the more and more fond of it I became. I still do not really consider myself a proper singer, not even close actually, fuck that. But I do not really know. Perhaps, no. Not really. No. If there is a possibility for me to actually become a good singer and actually be worthy of the title singer, perhaps I will try to pursue it. You know, or at least I want some point to try it out. Other than that, I also decided that, you know what, I have to start streaming at some point. I have to, because if I don't, I will forever remain with the idea that, I will stream, I will do this, I will do that. But and that was the problem of my mindset back then. Yeah, I guess you could say that I had a lot of doubts, and I still do, but I still do, but not as much anymore. Overall, I had a lot of a feeling of anxiety, kind of. Actually, in the worst part, became anxiety. In the most part, for the most part, it was just me overthinking stuff constantly. That's anxiety. But regardless, I decided, you know what? I still am a little bit anxious. I told you with before. Anything I got, but not as much. Whatever tools I've got, and even now, this is the first time I actually stream on YouTube. This was difficult, simply because, well, I have never actually streamed on YouTube before, despite the fact that I have actually been, on YouTube for years, and I had the feeling that I know how to use YouTube, but I only knew how to use YouTube only when making videos that are basically, pre-recorded, not actually live. So, this is my model. My name is actually Alexander Pollenstar, or at least the model's name. Let's go. This is the Devil's Office, and actually, I wanted to make some lore about the character. I actually do have lore, but the problem is I don't like just writing down the lore. I like it when it's visualized through comic panels, or visual novel style, or at the very the bestest thing is to have an animation, but animation is tough to make. I still have this what's the word I'm looking for? I still have these expectations, that one day I will achieve visualizing the lore of Alexander Follenstar, and this will keep being like the thing, like this will keep being one of my primary goals. So the best way I can describe the lore of this character is that, well, he's a devil, simply as that. He lives in a world basically modern, but on the isekai side. Oh, excuse me, that was my pencil. I was still playing with pencils back then, and I'm still playing
This is on
now.
the isekai style, isekai side. Like, imagine a world where basically everything is like current day, but every, mythic being is actually a thing. Technically, this character also has owns a club, but
Wait.
you see, I found out that actually having like the club as well, it needs a little bit more planning.
And we still don't actually have the club open. Someday, one enough, we will open it. Oops.
So I decided to, keep it a little bit on the side, and for the most part, I was like, okay, we will make do with the office for now.
And we still make do
Also
with the
have
office.
different expressions actually. Smile, pissed off.
I'd never use the
Actually,
expression.
I actually like this one. Smoking is my favorite. Smoking is the best.
Yeah.
I actually will keep this one. And writing. This is also very nice for whenever we want to note down something.
I never use them though. It really requires for you to actually, be able to multitask a lot. And not to mention that it's not like 2D models where you can change the toggle whenever you want. And that model will have also the movement. It's just pictures. And after a certain point I came to the realization that, you know what? Just for the pictures, I do not feel like I should bother so much with toggles and such. I will focus more on toggles only when I actually get a proper 2D model. Which that is also one of the main goals.
And this is how we'll make do with things. It's not good. I do know that this is not good enough. There have been people who had better stats than mine. But you see, the goal of me wanting to be a VTuber, it's almost been like what? Almost 2 years.
Shit.
And I still
3
haven't
now.
managed enough.
3 years.
I won't say that it was fear. Like, why wasn't I streaming if I had a model? Well,
Motivation.
that, like, the fact that you wanted to prepare more and you wanted to, like, make sure that things will go smoothly, and it wasn't fear. It was more of a
Motivation.
thinking,
Yeah. Lack of motivation.
doubt,
Yeah, all that.
hesitation, probably you could say.
Mm,
You wanted to, like, try to make the bestest, like, beginning of them all, and it was impossible. Things will never be good enough, unfortunately. That said, a beginning is a beginning.
it's always like that, yeah.
Most people do not like the beginning. Nobody likes the beginning, actually. For the most part, it's actually the toughest step to make a beginning.
Yeah, and that's probably why I
And
didn't
for
make a
me,
debut.
actually, this isn't the first beginning I've been doing. As I said before, I have been streaming before, like a year ago on Twitch, but it was not for me.
2 years ago now.
I feel like YouTube was my place for the most part. So I decided, you know what? Screw Twitch.
Yeah. I have to say, Twitch really intimidated me. Like, I was streaming for hours upon hours upon hours, and I didn't have a single visitor through the entirety of the stream. Not a single visitor. Not even, no, like, it was always bots. And that is like, this actually was more like, it was more or less like a very rough wake up call to me when I realized that in Twitch, the only way for you to actually start building a community is to start being way more social with other communities first. Meaning that, for example, it would be best for you to, like, if you have like streamers, Twitch streamers, or acquaintances, or they themselves are your friends, and they have already an audience, to raid you. Like, when they raid you, you know that at the very least, let's assume let's say that through the 100 people this person might come with the raid, the 10 will stay. That's how you build a decent audience. Small steps, but you really need the help of others, and that is something that I did not had, and it was difficult for me, and it still is difficult for me to actually get help from others. I always work solo, and in many ways I'm still technically it's similar to social anxiety, right? Like instead of being in the real world having anxiety to socialize, you have in the digital world, like it's social media anxiety. I still have that. Sometimes I really do not know, and I really like it really like scares me, the fact that whenever I write something, whenever I write a message, whenever I want to communicate with someone, the message itself does not really get through properly. Like I don't know why. Some people like it's very tough to imagine, but it is actually a thing, turns out, and I apparently have it. Social media anxiety. I do not really know how to engage properly with other people on social media. It's easier for me to actually socialize on real life than on social media.
We'll just sit here on YouTube on my side, because I feel confident here. Confident enough. Like I feel like in YouTube I have a higher, probability of actually people watching a little bit, even for 30 seconds.
And that is actually exactly what
because,
happened.
Well, I have gone very used to YouTube, unlike Twitch. Twitch was an entire a new alien planet for me.
Yeah, it was like that.
Now, let me think a little bit more of what I want to express here. Well, for the most part, I was hesitating because I also knew that people probably will not come to the streams. But I was like, you know what? If I don't start making streams, nobody will ever come.
Yeah. And now people come from time to time.
That's
that's progress.
I made a clip about Sarwe on a wholesome moment.
Yeah.
And I usually do not do clips.
It's been 1 year since then.
I am not a clipper channel. I do not want to be a clipper channel. I want this channel to be for me. But I also want to share moments that I actually personally like. And this is one of those moments. Like, I just stumbled upon that one stream. I saw this one bit, and I actually liked it. I also participated in it. I also commented. By the way, I realized that the smoke looks like shit because of the...
Yeah, it does look
because
bad.
of the green background.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? In due time, I will fix everything, or at least I will try to make it look as good as possible.
I'm telling you. If I have I'm gonna have one toggle on my live today, which is gonna be a cigar, and it's actually gonna have a decent smoke effect on it. That is something I will definitely request at some point.
Where was I? Yeah. And I clipped that moment. I'm going to upload it on YouTube, and people suddenly this one clip, 1 minute clip, became so viral.
Yeah.
Like thousands of views out of nowhere. People started subscribing for no fucking reason.
Yeah. My 1 minute of fame, even though it was not my fame, it was Sarah's. Well, as you can tell, I stopped doing that. I started to make more clips that focus on me participating on another streamer's stream. I try to make my presence more known through the clips I am making now. And I'm still technically, I'm gonna keep doing that. Whenever I find a good moment, I will keep doing it.
And I was like, what the fuck is going on? For the first time ever, I was like, my god, this is how it feels like? This is how it feels like to be a content creator? My god.
Oh well, on the good moments, it feels like that. On the daily, it's more like being a content creator is just doing something for fun and thinking about what the next fun thing will be. That is what mostly for me being a content creator is about. Making something fun. You do not really focus too much after a certain point on how many people engage or how big the number is. You just, enjoy it for the way it is.
And it was good. It felt good. But then again, it didn't. Because people who came into my channel didn't came to my channel because they wanted to see me.
Yeah.
They came to see Sarway. And basically,
True.
like, I was piggybacking a little bit on her fame. And this isn't the reason why I did it. And you see, like, we're back on the hesitation, back on the doubt, back on the, what I did was probably wrong.
It wasn't that wrong, but
I do not feel it was wrong because I didn't do it with the intention of becoming famous. I believe that this video will not go well. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna upload this one clip, just like that other clip I have of Commander Chaos. By the way,
yeah.
Commander Chaos is actually, graduating in 10 days, and
Fuck me, it's been almost 1 year since then too. Well, in case you do not know, I believe he won't mind now, but now Commander Chaos is Commander Connor. He actually takes it, he does IRL activities now, real life activities now. And he was featured also in a video which I really want to watch. In one of the, he was featured in one of the videos of Professor Lando, if you have ever heard of him. Yeah, and I have not watched that, and I really want to watch it at some point. And I'm like, man, Commander Chaos, Commander Connor, and Professor Lando. Now that is a nice duo. I really wonder what the video is all about. I have no idea what it's all about. I think it's some kind of quiz about Professor Lando. That's why the title says, "How well do you know Professor Lando?" I think something along those lines is what it says. I have not watched it. At some point, when I have the time and remember that I, really want to watch it, I will probably watch it.
damn, I really like that guy. It's not
Times
the end of
change.
the world, but for me at least, the VTubing world will be a little bit more
Empty.
emptier
Yeah.
without him. He'll probably be around, like commenting here and there. Probably, I hope so at least. But not streaming at all. It's okay. On the one side, it's like, damn. But on the other side, it's probably necessary. Like the same thing I did. I was streaming before. I left.
I have to be honest with you. I thought that it was going to be a little bit more, boring. But I don't know why. It feels like, my talks are actually very decent. I actually feel very good about myself. Like, I expected myself to be a little bit more stressed. And here I am realizing that, my God, I actually talk about many nice topics. And if I had the proper audience, which I was going to have a nice back and forth with, things would go actually very, very well. Actually, yeah, I believe that. And now that I actually have this feeling within me right now, also realize that, you know what, I definitely should not stop streaming. Because one day I will achieve that. I will achieve to have at the very least like 10 viewers or so and have a proper back and forth. And it's gonna be something very nice and memorable to have nice talks with other people on the internet. With a, VTuber devil.
for a year. Now I am back. I hope that probably if things turned out well, he'll probably be back as well.
He
Or
is back.
perhaps things will go even better and he will find something new and interesting to do.
Well,
It's
somewhat,
not
yes.
about us, it's about the creator, the creators themselves, you know.
Exactly.
We do not own the creators, and this is how I want to like build this channel upon, on the positivity of, you know, everybody can be whatever they want, and if they feel like they want to walk out, they can just go ahead and do it. This goes both ways, like both for the creator and for the viewers as well.
Exactly.
If you feel like you're not entertained anymore, or you're like tired, you can just walk away.
And this is actually something that has happened. I've had viewers which, you know, well, they're not around anymore much. But, you know, I do not really hold against them. I expect that they probably found more interesting things to do, or perhaps they do not have any more time because, you know, daily life got, you know, occupied most of their time. You know, they do not really have any more time to goof around. So what I'm trying to say is that I do not really feel it's like this. I do not have any problems with people who probably watched me once upon a time and they do not watch me anymore. They are still welcome to come back whenever they feel like. The same way a community would probably accept back some creator who decided to stop for a period of time, right? Huh?
Come back if you feel like it later, or don't come back at all. Go find something new.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, I uploaded that one clip. I was like, it will not go well. It will probably just be like the other one. Like, it will be like a miracle if it gets like 50 views and it gets so big and people out of nowhere subscribe to me, and like I had like what, 30 maybe 40 subscribers in this channel, which I have since 2016.
Damn.
Fuck me, I'm old.
Yeah. I know.
And suddenly I get like 200 plus subscribers, and I'm like, okay, you know what, maybe we need to start doing something. Maybe this is the right time. Yeah, maybe this is it.
Indeed, it was. It was. And I still believe in it.
What the hell I have been doing for the past year? I have been working like any other person, like working on a like daily basis on like, you know,
Yeah, I had another
a simple
job back then.
in order to be able to survive.
I was a waiter back then.
Studying, as I said before, a little bit of voice acting and such.
Yeah.
I do not expect myself to become a voice actor. I am learning voice, how to control my voice, mostly because of wanting to do this, you know. So now I feel like I have a little bit of a more clearer voice.
To be fair, back then I didn't really believe in it, but deep down I really wanted it. And now I have accepted that if I get the chance, I will pursue it. The fact that I really want to try to become a voice actor. You know, because it's it's like taking things step by step, right? Like if I was to say, if someone was to say that, okay, you know what, you have an actually nice voice. How about you voice this character? And from this character, people will start getting to know me. And from my performances, people will start, wanting to get to work with me more. And that will basically build bridges, like if I really want to start making my own works of fiction, whether that is me writing or me just, participating as a voice actor or directing or whatever it may be, if I want to create more projects overall, I really have to start from somewhere. And I realized that, becoming a small, backup voice actor in the beginning might be one of the bestest choices. As of things stand right now, I do not really have any plans because I still do not feel like I am properly trained well enough. Perhaps in 1 or 2 more years I will pursue it. But as of things stand right now, as I said before, no. I still feel like I really need to be more skilled in order to pursue something like that. Like compared to these other streams, I actually feel like there is progress here. Like I was kinda more prepared, even though this preparation took a long time. You know, it's difficult. It's difficult to want to like wanting to do something, having all the passion for it. But how to explain this? Like it's like you're willing to go, but not that far. Asterix, keep that in mind. You get it? Like that's a thing. Like you when you are about to enter, you suddenly get all this like pent up frustration. Like suddenly like somebody hit you with a stress gun or something, and suddenly like your heart goes like 1,000 beats, and you're like, nah, it's probably not for me. And you're like, yeah, but it is probably for me. Like you really want to. Yeah. And you keep trying, and you're like, things are not good enough. Things are not good enough. Things are not good enough. And you're stuck in this loophole of trying to solve problems that you will never basically solve if you don't just go ahead and do it. Yeah. You know, it's like live and learn. And in this case, do and learn. Like trial and error kind of thing, you know? And that's the thing. Like I am now starting out as a PNG tuber, which is fine. It's not what I wanted, but it's fine. It's still not it's still not what I wanted, but I did end up, you know, accepting it more now. You can make do with it. And I'm like, okay, maybe like I will get to react to this and cringe like everybody who has like had done like a year's worth of work. A year's worth of work. Excuse my shitty English. Here I am calling myself out now. I'll be laughing, knowing. Here's my past self shitting on my future self now, that is. And my present self, which is actually the future self right now, will tell you, hey, Alexander, from 1 year later, from 2024, I hope you're doing better. I hope you didn't give up, brother. I hope you have achieved more that you could imagine. I hope you're doing fine. That I got even more, you know, I became better at it more and more. Does it disappoint me that probably nobody watches this? Well, yes, who doesn't? Like, I will not hide. In this case, I will just be, you know what? In this case, I will be like, just make do. Just make do, like, hey, in this, you know, to the defense of the fact that, you know, I assume that, you know, nobody watches this back then. People do not watch this today too either. But they do come and go, and they probably watch a couple of parts of it. You know, perhaps the most interesting parts that they want to see. Because that's something I didn't know. This video right here has 2 likes. And 24... Excuse me. Excuse me. Ah, and turns out someone had also commented back then. Yo, what's up? Hello, everybody. Hello, anybody. I don't know. You can tell that back then I was very, you know... it still technically bothers me in a sense, but, you know... Oops. No, I do not want to download this. Audience, right? It's always nice to have an audience, to have a back and forth, and that is probably one of the things that really bother me. I will not hide it. I will not tell you that it's you know, not something that I really want to, achieve to have an audience. It doesn't matter the number. I've told you before, it does not matter the number. As long as you have a couple of people to watch you. But as you can tell, this video actually reached 24 views, 2 likes, and it was the very first video, the very first stream on YouTube, right? So, yeah, it was worth it. Imagine yourself that you are number one, even though you're probably not. Yeah. And if you're having like give the confidence that you have, give the confidence to yourself, like have the self-esteem that you are the number one when you go in, but you are humble when you go out. Like, yeah, okay. All of these quotes, are quotes that I heard through the entirety of the September. These quotes I say are quotes I heard through the entirety of the September, and I felt like, okay, you know what? It's almost as if God is trying to tell me something. Perhaps I should go ahead and do it. Yeah, I do this. So what? And this is like the mentality I want to keep, even if like probably, one day things will turn out better, and suddenly I will have enough people. Like I will be like also a name in the community. Mostly because you do not do it for the fortune. You do not really do it for the fame either. You do it mostly for feeling proud for something. I at least do it because I want to feel proud for something. And I actually feel proud. And this is like this whole aspect of wanting to like do something just for the sake of doing it because you're passionate about it. You're not. I have to be honest with you. This talk, it was not supposed to sound as deep, but back then, oops, there goes the pencil. But back then, I do not know why it didn't occur to my mind that hey, maybe I should actually put some music. But you know what? Let's keep traditions. No music. Fuck it. You do not do it because they told you to do it. You do not do it because you expect that you will go, viral. Well, like you will not go famous and suddenly everybody will like worship you like a god or something. No. This kind of pride is actually bad. Yeah, it is. You see, it's more like actually, why the fuck don't I don't have any music on. And it feels like this room is so fucking cold without some music. So you see, my mind worked a little bit like a minute earlier from yesteryear. So basically, you see, I have become more experienced because now I was faster to point out the obvious. Experience. I am 1 minute ahead of my 1 year ago self. Bravo to me. Okay, so let me put some music on because I feel like without music we will it feels more melancholic that it actually is. True that. Give me a second. Where is my music? What kind of music will I put? I wonder. I do not have any music. Oh, excellent. Prepared for the better. I found a nice beat, so I suppose that will do. Actually, all the way up until this very point, like 2 minutes before the stream, I was actually searching for music. Yeah. And for the most part, it was like this stressful moment, like you're about to go live and you're still not ready. Yeah. You get me? That is like still something that I am guilty of. Giving a test. Like you go to your school, you have test today, and yet even though
you are probably, let's say you are one of those students that actually sat down and read the damn book for like 3-4 hours or so, and you still don't feel ready.
Yep.
This is what it felt like.
It always feels like that.
There we go. Now it feels a little bit better.
Mm.
It feels a little bit more, cheery. So, what the hell am I going to do? I don't want it to be too loud. Okay, thank you. What the hell am excuse me. What
Tangle
the hell am I
twisted.
going to do in this channel now? On these streams in general, because I actually, as I said before, I will legitimately give it a try. Like a hard one. Like I'm actually going to do this every Wednesday and Friday for about like an hour or two. Just for the sake of like saying that I did something. Well, just like most VTubers, I will be talking like this. I will be, well, this music does not fit the office now that I see.
Damn.
I wanted to have some kind of music that gives the aspect of the club, so
Nah.
we're keeping this for now, I guess.
There is no
I will
such
find
music.
better music
It's
later on.
difficult to find music for a club, truth be told. Free copyright, music for a club. Most of the clubs are actually just remixing, very famous songs or some shit.
As I said before, I didn't have time to find good music. But I did like the music I found for the BRB screen. At least that was good.
Yeah, I still use it. It's so awesome.
Just like most VTubers, I will be talking. I will be playing video games. I will be talking about all kinds of matters and, things about life. I personally really like philosophy, so...
And I still do a lot, by the way. And there are a lot of things that I would like to talk about. But, I hold them back for the sake of actually, talk it to an audience. And not to just tell it to myself, God damn it. My throat really is starting to die. But still, yeah. You get my point.
You should expect a lot, like a lot of existential crisis from me.
Yeah.
Let me change a little bit.
What is
the
life?
Emotions, because I don't want to feel like the model. It's like, it's like not alive. At some point, this model will be alive. I'm telling you this.
Well, not this model necessarily. Unfortunately, I do not remember if I told you before. Perhaps I have told you before, but the man who created my model, Free Me Friday, he, stopped taking commissions apparently. I never found out why. Perhaps he got up to more, daily life stuff and such. He was an incredible artist. He is probably an incredible artist still, but unfortunately for me, I am gonna need a new artist for a model. Well, mostly because I really want to have, I want to have one artist for all the outfits and such, right? And if I was to, try to have if I was to make this model live 2D, well, I cannot really add anything new to it, get me? So I'm gonna have to find an artist who is available in order for me to actually make that new model live 2D, in order for me to, if I need anything, new accessories, new outfits, I'm gonna have to go find the artist who is still active, get me? Anyway.
Well,
kind of sad that this model never got live 2D though. It was very good. It is a very good model.
What else? Let me think of something that actually happened throughout all this time. I
We're
haven't
close to
talked
the
about
half
and I
an
really
hour
wanted
mark.
to talk about. Well, let's talk about. Well, let's talk about gaming, because I'm actually a gamer.
A gamer.
What do I expect, man?
A
I'm a gamer.
A gamer.
So this
Xbox
pro gamer me.
I'm a gamer.
This pro gamer that I am.
Pro gamer
I
man.
play a lot of games, a lot of them. Like when I say a lot of them, I mean, damn, I have like a library of hundreds of them, and I constantly like play new ones, even though I haven't finished the previous ones.
And now it's worse than ever, actually.
Let me light up a cigarette real quick. I have been playing throughout this entire year, like since last summer. I mean,
What have I been playing?
Genshin Impact, of course. I returned to Genshin Impact just
And I have to
just a
return
couple
to
of days
again.
ago, and man,
I have to return to it
this
again.
game, I have to be honest with you. I have played a lot of free games, many of them actually. But Genshin is the bestest free game I have played, and I'm actually free to play, by the way, on Genshin Impact.
Yeah.
Damn, this game, like it never
Okay, let's move on a little bit from.
stops.
Wait a minute. What is he going to say?
Amazing, to amaze me.
Yeah. Let's move on a little bit. Let's move on to every 15 minutes. What the fuck was I talking to? What was I talking about for every for so long? I mean, let's move on.
I personally really love customization in video games, and this game doesn't have such much of customization. Unlike the original, like Let It Die, which they had so much customization, so much. Like you could find,
Wait a minute. Am I talking about Deathverse?
senpai, Uncle Death, excuse me, Uncle
Oh,
Death, and he's the one calling you senpai.
yeah. I did to return a little bit to Let It Die, and I also wanted to see what the fuck happened to Deathverse Let It Die. Unfortunately, apparently, Deathverse Let It Die stopped its services. It was a live service game, so yeah, much like any other game, you could say that it got shut down. I did return, as I told you, to Let It Die, the original, and well, I didn't move. I did play it for a couple of days. I really enjoyed it much, but I got stuck into that second boss, and I did not felt like going through the grind in order to pass him. But you never know. One day I may return to it again.
And also, like a couple of days ago, they actually released a game which basically more like in the same world a couple of 100 years later, but more like a spin-off, like a battle royale game called
This-
Deathverse. Let
This
It Die.
does not feel that it was that long ago, truth be
And I
told.
tried it out, and it wasn't actually bad, but since it just came out and it's also a free game, it's kind of barren. Like,
A little bit. That's why it
It's
probably
more
got
like-
shut down.
it doesn't have as much customization about, you know, I personally really love customization in video games, and this game doesn't have such much of customization.
True.
Unlike the
Okay, what else did I say 1 hour into the stream?
he's been a little bit on the screw up side when it comes to equipment, because I have also seen these clips as well, and on the one side I'm actually feeling okay, I'm feeling a little bit
Well, I'm showcasing the other model too.
relieved to know that even though there have been people out there who are genuinely professionals, even they screw up sometimes. In her case, many times. But you get what I'm saying. I'm not trying to shit talk.
I'm
I'm
thinking-
sorry.
I'm talking about Amalia.
I do not mean to offend, okay? But I'm trying to explain that, hey,
Well, she did give herself, the trophy of the Scruff Queen. So, the Scuff Queen.
you need a name. Maybe you can give yourself a surname. It's not necessary to the surname, but you have to.
Well, with the new lore, which we actually reacted to, well, turns out there was a reason. Like with the names and such. So, nice going there. Well, I would still call her Amalie Amalie, yeah, the multiverse monarch, but still.
You have to give yourself a surname, first name. Sorry, you have to give yourself a first name, and then a title, because the title, it's like the very definition of how things perceive you. Like, in her case, the multiverse monarch. In my case, the world collider. Like this has like a distinction.
Yeah. And I still love such distinctions.
Okay, look. Understandable that some people probably do not like to give like.
Hmm?
Okay, let me take a step back. You do not like when people call you by your name? Okay, your full name, understandable. As I said before, that's a surname, it's not necessary. You can hide the surname, but you have to give yourself an actual name, a first
Oh yeah, back then I didn't know how to open up a chat. Damn.
name, and then a title. Because the title, it's like the. Let me give you an example. Have you ever played Persona 4 Arena? Persona 4 Arena characters who are more
Yeah, I'm explaining everything about how titles work.
when it has many many pixels, but here,
Man,
this is like the actual
I love that model.
this is like the model I love the most. Red eyes and the tattoo on the right hand. There is more of this tattoo actually under the sleeve, but this is excuse me, I took my desk with me. And my wallet as well. You see? And the shoes. And this is like the
Simplistic but decent.
this is like how it was supposed to look. Like at the very least when he's in his devil aura, let's say. And when it comes to like the cigar itself, yeah, you can see like the whole tattoo over here. Do not question why there is two of me on the screen right now. It's not important.
Man,
At all. I hate it when the PC slows down for any reason. And
that stream wasn't half bad back then.
I made this editing, and even though it was tiring because the program kinda crashed from time to time, it was still something decent. People could understand what they were watching, and that was good enough. And that's why I actually kept it, and I actually uploaded regardless of what I was like, regardless of if I was going to be making like streams and such, because I wanted to have something out there. I wanted to be like,
Oh yeah, I'm
hey,
talking about the trailer,
I
yeah.
had this idea before anyone. Like I was creating something before anyone, because I don't know why, but I have this horrible like feeling that I had this horrible feeling that I am late. I
Well,
don't know why.
I still have it.
I am always hunted about this one thing. That
I still
am
have it
late
from time
in
to
some
time.
way. Like,
You know, the sense that
I
I'm falling
feel like
behind.
if I was to start, like, this is an actual thought I had a couple of weeks ago before I decided to put a program on things and just stop thinking about it. I was thinking, hey, if I start now, by the time I will be somewhere, I will be already too late. I don't know why I have this bad mentality, and this is what I'm trying to fix.
I do not have it. That's my kind of mentality. I do not have it as much, but from time to time it really hits. And this is the classic music.
I need to expand the library of the music though.
And I never did.
My music list though, because I will not be able to like keep up with a single song in every stream. I do not like that actually. But you see, like that's the thing. Like you try, you fail, you retry with better things as they come. Like now I did this first thing. And this first stream was actually somewhat of a success. I can't believe that I actually had a couple of viewers today.
Yeah, I
Re-
had viewers back
I
then.
really appreciate it, by the
Even
way.
even if it was the
It
first
actually,
stream.
like, feels like people listen. It doesn't really feel lonely because
Man, good times. God damn it. There's one more small problem though. I feel like because of my sickness, I have gotten a little bit more worn down. Oh, god damn it. Okay, maybe I should speed things up a little bit because I don't think I will have much energy left to keep moving. It was a nice, it was a nice look to the past. I wish I could have done a little bit more about, looking back in the past. But perhaps, the day does not really call for it. But still. But still. But still, we can keep push forward a little bit with one thing. My biggest mistake, right? Actually, wait a minute. Before we move on to my my god damn it, I'm stuck. Before I move on to the biggest mistake I've done on this channel, let's watch the first let's watch the first let's play I did on this channel. Let's go watch it real quick. Why not? Sorry for being down, everybody. I felt like I was getting better, but unfortunately, this headache is still not, gone. I'm sorry I could not give you my fullest tonight. But still, don't worry. I'll give you my fullest when I get better. But for now, let's watch a little bit the Don't tell me.
hello,
Oh.
hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day overall. How's everyone doing? Everybody good?
Yeah, god damn it, I'm yawning all the time.
Hope you're all doing good. So, excuse me, I'm still not fully awake yet.
Yeah, scuffed streams, you know,
How's life?
all the time.
How's the kids? My life, it's good. It's getting filled up
You can
lately.
you can really tell
Tasks.
that
Trying
I
to put
wasn't
everything
really
on,
awake.
On a steady game. Why do I have to also download the tutorial? But I don't actually know how to play, so I really want to try that.
And I never played this game anyway. Like I never played it ever again.
Here. Is the model okay? Should I move the model a little bit?
And we had animations too. I forgot about that.
Whatever the fuck this is.
Wow. Damn. Did I just say the same thing with him? Did we really say the same thing?
So demon,
It's
whatever.
almost as if we are the same person.
Damn.
Damn. Damn.
Magic arrows don't do that much damage.
It is a little bit too loud. Oh well. Kidnapped.
What if she broke
Arisa,
her neck at that moment?
hold on. I'm going to save you.
Wow.
I didn't expect the full animation. Excellent. So
Damn.
the goblin. Evolve. Wait a minute. Evolve the strength, man. You can is away. Then discarded. Discard damages an enemy. Then
It was all about.
I like this game.
No, I'm fine.
Wait a minute. Why did I say that I like it?
Okay.
Why did I say I like this game?
It's definitely Sarah Williams. Hell yeah.
Wait a
Are
minute.
you hurt?
It's definitely.
Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I forgot that the voice actress was Sarah Williams. Goddamn.
Are you hurt?
Yeah.
It's definitely Sarah Williams. Hell yeah.
Well,
Okay.
We have not played any more games
like
with
this
her
game.
as a with her as a voice actress. God damn it. Perhaps one day we'll play with The Witch of the 100 Night.
No, I'm fine. Thanks.
I thought something might have happened to you. I'm glad you're safe.
I enjoy the performances of Sarah Williams a lot.
Anyway, let me move on to the mistake I said. This one stream back then with Shadowverse, it was just more or less, as you can tell, as a test stream for me to play a video game. I was not really planning to play much of Shadowverse. I'm not really good at card games. No, I have tried playing them. I really enjoy them, but I do not really have the patience to learn everything and strategize properly, unfortunately. It is what it is. Anyway, let's see now. Let's see. I think, yes, this is it. The part 1 of Find Love or Die Trying. That was one excellent visual novel, by the way. But goddamn, I was a moron that day. I was so stupid. I even titled it, I am a huge moron. Because I had come to the realization that I had not pressed go live on the streaming app. And here I was standing for quite a while thinking to myself, what the fuck?
I think I've done fucked it up.
Yeah.
The entire time, it seems that I was streaming. I thought that I was streaming. I had pressed the go live button and seemingly on OBS, it felt like I was streaming. And turns out, I was not streaming. You get it? I was not. This entire fucking time! 2 fucking hours I was playing the game, and now that I finished the stream, I realized that I never actually started the stream.
Yeah, mistakes were made.
Fuck me.
Can you really get any more scuffed than that?
Damn.
You forgetting to go live button.
There
Fuck
must
that.
have been some mistake.
Forgetting to press the go live button.
I went live. I'm pretty sure that the
Okay, I think I know what I did. I pressed the go live on OBS, but unfortunately YouTube Studio requires for you to press live on its own tab as well. And that was what I forgot to do. And that is why back then I was fucked over. When was this stream? When did this stream?
give me 1 sec.
12 of October.
Let's take a
Yeah.
step back because perhaps I was wrong. Perhaps I haven't realized yet that probably the stream is fine.
It's not.
The stream happened. I know that that the stream happened.
It happened, but it didn't
Because I did
go to record it.
But
It
here's
did,
a good question.
it did not go to
Where is
record
the
it.
stream?
There is nowhere. There was no stream.
Now I am live. Now I am live. Now.
Yes, now I am live. Now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I feel like an embarrassment.
I was.
Let me change the title real quick. Let me change the title.
So you basically
So-
missed so we basically missed the entire first part of Find Love or Die Trying.
In case anybody In case anybody
I was really pissed off, you can tell. That's why I was not talking much.
in case anybody hasn't understand yet,
Excuse me.
in case anybody hasn't understand yet, this past 2 hours I have been streaming, or at least I believe that I was streaming.
Yeah.
Only to go into my channel right now and realize that I never actually started the stream.
Yeah. At the very least, this never happened ever again. It happened once. I learned my lesson the harsh way. And then I never did it ever again. And that is a very good thing. An incredibly good thing, as a matter of fact. Mostly because, well, because now I am properly prepared every time I go live. That's why. Let me see. Damn, I remember all that. I remember all these streams. I'm actually looking back in the past year, and I'm looking back at the past year, and I'm like, God damn, I really worked hard. I didn't know what I was doing much. I didn't know, I didn't know many things. I didn't have any guidance. I didn't have much, strength, neither in equipment nor financially. But goddamn, I did actually work hard. Hours upon hours of content recorded and archived on this very YouTube channel. Man, it does feel like an accomplishment. It really is an accomplishment. Let me watch a little bit of the. Oops. Why am I not? I start off the stream. No, I start off the stream, and I forgot to. I forgot to actually go to the. Yeah, I forgot to go to the to the be right back screen. So I'm just the model standing awkwardly over there, and then switching to the. You can actually notice many really small dumb things I do in all of my streams, and that also happened today too when I was trying to manage a little bit the music. You can actually hear different sounds from time to time, and this actually happens kind of often, unfortunately. Hello. You can always notice a little bit a few mistakes I make. I cannot really escape that, unfortunately. How is everyone doing? I hope you're all doing fine. Do you want to know how I'm doing? I'm doing like shit. If my voice sounds like shit, I hope you're all doing fine. So I got the first call back then. Know how I'm doing? I'm doing like shit. I'm doing shit. If my voice sounds a little bit crunchy, well, it's because I got a cold. Yeah, I'm always getting a cold in October. Sooner or later. I cannot escape it. It always happens like that. I am a weak organism. The very moment the climate changes from hot to cold, get fucked. Yeah. I got a cold. I wasn't feeling very well 2 days ago, but yesterday I made sure that yes. Turns out I do have a cold. Yeah. And yeah, that only added upon my exhaustion, I streamed back then anyway. But unfortunately now when I get a cold I cannot really stream because I choose to get as much rest as possible because I cannot really skip work. I do not have a fever. I do not go to work and, cannot really pick up my legs. It's just that, whenever you get a cold, that means you have a running nose and you have a headache. That's all. That's all there is to it. But it's difficult for you to focus on something properly because you're not fully healthy.
Ah, sorry about the previous stream, by the way.
Yeah.
Lucia is the shit.
It really hit me hard. Like one bad stream, then a cold.
Let's just leave it at that.
Wait a minute, what?
Is the shit. In this production. Ah, and the producer is the shit. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, it was such a good
Okay.
game.
Let's go back in order to tell you how and wait. Okay, so this is the second time I have to actually choose someone. And the first time I choose this girl on the right, Yui. Now I'm gonna choose Scarlet because I am in between those two. Okay, this was my choice, Scarlet. Okay, so with Scarlet, now things will go a little bit to shit because if you choose her at this very point of the game, you're apparently gonna end up in a zombie apocalypse. I shit you not. No, that's a lie. They didn't die, but she apparently gave them that other guy who's
Man,
even more evil.
That
like
was such a good game. Visual novels are always have a way to, sticking with me.
that dude who's probably the owner of this entire setup. Don't give too much. Don't pay too much attention to this shit. We will see we will see where all this will lead up. So I
Man.
could see Yui waving from me from the top of the hill. She found the bunny. The bunny left. We gotta catch him. There are so many people, so many things to do, so many beautiful things. Yeah. That's all I want.
What is the
Right
point?
here, like this scene, it won't be as crazy as the last one with the zombies. Okay. I found Scarlet out for a stroll outside the mansion. She seemed a little down. Hey Scarlet, you doing okay? Ah, jeez. It's just you, Alexander. You almost gave me a heart attack.
Yeah, good times, good times. Sorry, I don't know why I do not really have much commentary on watching my old streams. The only thing I really want is to see myself and be like, damn, actually watching my streams is not very bad. It is technically enjoyable enough, the commentary and everything. You can always, just sit back, relax, grab your phone or your laptop and watch a little bit of the stream before you go to bed or something. I do that very often with many, creators and streams and such. Anyway, but now we have to go to the good stuff. There is something I want to present to you. I told you in the beginning of the stream that I have an announcement, right? And I think now it's the proper time, right? Now it's the time to show you like an actually good thing. Finally, like have an actually good announcement. Let me see now. Let me open up real quick the thing. There we go. Okay. Are you seeing it, everybody? Yeah. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Let's do this. So, this week, October 7th, we are actually gonna do our first karaoke stream. Our very first karaoke, goddammit. We wanted from the very beginning to do karaoke at some point. And you know what? For the first anniversary, I'll give you this. October 7th, the first karaoke stream. we're willing. Remember when I told you Asterix about karaoke, and also Asterix once more about the we're willing to go but not that far. That is a quote from a song which I'm gonna sing on the first karaoke stream. Okay, let me put some disclaimers for this stream beforehand, though. I do not properly sing. I do take voice lessons, but I am not really good at singing properly yet. I do not have a bad voice when I try to sing, but obviously I need more work, I need more exercise, and many of the songs that I'm going to sing on the karaoke stream, I know them very damn well, but I have not really practiced them greatly. I have practiced them a little bit, but not to an extent where I can confidently say that there will be no mistakes. This first karaoke stream is just gonna be me having a little bit of fun, screwing around a little bit, trying to feel more comfortable on the idea that, you know what, if I was to sing in front of an audience, it's gonna be fun times, and it's not gonna be a horrible disaster, and I will have to fuck off to Canada and change my name because I'm gonna feel so embarrassed about the cringe that occurred. Get me? It's gonna be a chill, nice first karaoke stream. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna give you the best self I can give you. Hopefully on October 7th, which is in 5 days from now, it's gonna be at 12 p.m. Eastern European Summertime, 11 a.m. Central European Summertime, 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and 6 p.m. on Japan Standard Time. That's when I have, that's when the stream will be. It's a proper, I think, time, at least for me to be properly, prepared, I mean. And I really hope to see you all there. It has been something on my mind for years now for me to actually sing a karaoke. I have never done it before, like as a game. Karaoke is basically, the game where you just try to sing, right? I never really did karaoke as a game either. But still, I have caught... Ooh, excuse me. You can tell that the cold is taking a toll on me. Where was I? Yes. I have confidence in myself that I can achieve something decent. Not something perfect, something decent. You do not want to pull out your damn ears the very moment you hear my voice. I hope so. Cannot promise anything though. But still, I truly believe that no, I will actually manage. I will actually manage to properly sing. So, that was the big announcement. As I told you, this... wait a minute, why is there no music? You see? I'm still doing it. I'm still doing something very dumb every damn time. There we go. There we go. Some nice background music. And I think with that, we can close off this stream. With that, we can close off. Let me hide this window. Actually, let me delete it. It has been great fun for you people. For me, people. It has been great fun for me, people. And I hope it has been great fun for you too. 1 year of... well, silly moments, scruff moments mostly, but still very nice time overall. I do not really know how to describe it. I do not really want to get emotional about it either. But it has been great time, and here's to 1 more year of great time, of us having great time. So, with that said, look forward to the karaoke stream. I really hope that I'll get to see most of you there. I'll get to see enough of you there. And yeah, that's about it. I do not really know how to close this off. I'm sorry. I have a headache because of the cold. And I really have to get going because soon enough I'm gonna have to, get prepared for work. With that said, this is Alexander Fallenstar. Thank you for being here on the first anniversary. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being by my side. Thank you for being by my side for even a single minute, for dropping a like or just saying hi and just walking out. It means a lot, It means a lot to have some people, drop by and acknowledge your existence for at least a moment. It feels like what you're doing it's not going under the radar, You feel a sense of accomplishment. You feel a sense of satisfaction with yourself that you have actually done something that it's worthwhile. And I humbly thank you for that a lot. Anyway, I said I didn't want to get emotional, but I had to give a nice speech over the at the end of it all. Anyway, this is Alexander Fallenstar signing off. Bye bye. Later. Have a good one. Have a good day. I'll see you on Saturday. Yeah. Remember, 12 p.m. Eastern European Summer Time, 6 a.m. Japan Standard Time, 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11 a.m. is yes. Wait a minute. What's the other? Yes, Central European Standard Summer Time. 11 a.m. Central European Summer Time. Bye bye. Later. Have a good morning. Have a good noon. Have a good afternoon. Have a good night. And have a good one more year of us fighting to make the most of our lives, I guess. Anyway, I'm getting cheesy. Anyway, bye bye. Later. Sorry. Yeah. I can't help it. What can I say? Later. Thank you for everything.